What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boys Do Sports. Today we got Week 5 Waiver Wire. Can't believe it's already Week 5, but we'll give you a rundown here. We're going to go through some injuries and then hit up our bye week teams, some waivers. Let's go through our droppable players and streaming defenses. Terrible week for injuries. Just watched the Tyreek Hill game. Knee, definitely probably out for season. Maybe career. I'm not sure. Not sure how much someone like that can bounce back from something like that at 31 years old. Another really bad one, Lamar Jackson. I say really bad just because of the importance of the position in fantasy. Hamstring. They said maybe a week, 2, 3. Not really sure. Not really given a lot of updates on it. A lot of people saying that he could have came back in, but Harbaugh said he couldn't. Whichever. Rick Pearsall hurt again. Knee. Saying it's the PCL. Could be days to weeks. Malik Neighbors, probably the worst one. Torn ACL, out for season. Such a young stud. Just bad. Bucky Irving. Pretty quiet. Maybe ankle. Supposed to have an MRI today or tomorrow. Need to keep an eye on this for sure. They're keeping it quiet, and I don't like that. Calvin Austin hurt his shoulder. Not super important for fantasy. Couple weeks. Has bye week this week, so see how that goes. Darnell Mooney, same thing. Has bye week this week. Hurt his hamstring, so he should be good to go once they get back from their bye week. Cedric Tillman, another hamstring injury. Multiple weeks here. Isaiah Bond gonna look okay. Miles Sanders, backup running back for the Cowboys, ankle should be good to go this week. Juwan Jennings got ribs, I guess, but he returned to the game, so we'll keep an eye on that with them playing on Thursday night. And then Braylon Allen, they haven't said much because it just happened, but a knee injury on that kickoff return, so we'll see how that looks. Breece Hall definitely probably going to see more carries. And then we got Calvin Ridley, super unknown. Everyone's being hush-hush about it. I don't know. Dude's washed anyway. But yeah, so it is bye week time. So we're going to list a lot more players here because you got to have them for those bye weeks. Get started in the waivers. Jackson Dart. Look good. The quarterback position is rough. And having a quarterback have 10 runs for 54 yards and a touchdown against a tough defense. Don't forget that was a tough defense. With a passing touchdown is a nice addition to your fantasy team. So if you're having a rough time at quarterback and Jackson Dart's out there, you may go grab him. Losing Neighbors is going to hurt him a little bit though. But he gets a smash matchup with the Saints this week. I like that a lot. Next, Woody Marks, Texans running back, rookie. If you didn't listen in the first 3 weeks, I've said pick him up. And if he's still available, it's time to get him. His touches and snap percentage has gone up every week, and this week he finally blew up for 17 carries, 69 yards, a touchdown, 4 catches for 50 yards, and another touchdown. His pass catching production could keep him on the field even if the Texans are getting blown out. Next, we got another running back, Kendre Miller. He's been left for dead so many times that we all forgot he played for the Saints. But Alvin Kamara is 30 years old. And there's talks of him getting traded with how bad this team is. And if they were to do that or he gets hurt, Miller could become a low-end starter, especially for a bye week fill-in. His 11 carries for 65 yards and a touchdown this week on a season-high 31% of snaps. Might earn him more touches and more playing time down the road. Wide receiver Romeo Doubs, 3-touchdown game. He probably won't score this much again, but with the wide receivers getting hurt around the league, the position is getting slimmer, and he is a boom or bust player. So could get a boom week, could get a bust week. You never know. And Jaden Reed isn't expected back for at least 6-7 weeks. Only tight end on here, but pretty important one if you're struggling at tight end. Britton Strange. He's leading the Jaguars in receiving yards and is almost averaging 10 fantasy points per game without scoring a touchdown so far this season. With bye week starting this week, he is worth an add for tight end needy teams. Another wide receiver, Wan'Dale Robinson. It's tough to say how this is going to work out because he had a huge week 2. And then this week he played a season-high 97% of snaps after Neighbors went down. And he'll be Dart's go-to wide receiver 1 for the rest of the season. I think he'll have a better floor than he's shown, but we'll see. Alec Ayumanner, he has been on my list since week 1. Calvin Ridley is cooked. And the Titans will have easier matchups for Cam Ward soon. So Ayumanner is the wide receiver 1 in this offense. Go get him. Still way under-owned. This one is a little iffy. Kenneth Gainwell. He proved he can carry the workload with a career-high 134 yards from scrimmage. And after their week 5 bye, Warren should be healthy and back in the lineup, but this will be much more of a timeshare now, showing Gainwell can handle the workload. Like I said earlier about Bucky Irving, go get Rachaad White if you're needing running back help. We're not sure what's going on with Bucky, but if he was to miss a game or two, White is a must-add. He has proven he can produce in this offense when given the chance. Now, I don't normally list defenses, but Patriots defense, you got to beat your league mates to him because if you're streaming defenses. He's got a tough matchup this week when you're not going to start him. Gets the Bills. Nobody wants him. So go get him now if you got a spot on your bench to hold him. They get the Saints, Titans, and Browns over the next 3 weeks after this week. It's not often you get a set it and forget it defense in fantasy football for 3 straight weeks. That is all for my waivers. Let's go into droppable guys. These guys are rostered in too many leagues still. You got Jaden Higgins. Did score a touchdown this week, but this offense is not good. Jerome Ford and Dylan Sampson. Quinshon Judkins literally is taking all the work, and he will continue to do so. Evan Ingram had a better game tonight, but it's just not okay. J.J. McCarthy, no point in having him on your roster. Don't be a roster clogger. Adam Thielen, old and washed. Josh Downs, not getting any work. No thank you. Tyler Warren has killed his production. Jonnu Smith, Pat Freiermuth, guys like that, get them off your roster. Go get guys like Brenton Strange, Juwan Johnson, almost anybody else. Chigakonkwo. And then Rashad Bateman. Sucks. I was kind of a Bateman guy, but we don't know what this offense is going to look like, especially without Lamar. Got a couple streaming defenses for week 4 if you like to stream defenses, which I do. Cardinals versus the Titans. It's a pretty good defense there. Giants versus the Saints. They might eat them alive. Colts versus the Raiders. Geno Smith's averaging like 2 interceptions a game, so get some points there. Browns versus the Vikings. Now, I know the Vikings are a pretty decent team, but I don't know. Browns defense is really good, and they could hold this Vikings team down. But yeah, guys, that's all for the waiver wire video. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with our game picks.